More celebrity scents that don't cost the earth. Well, maybe one or two do. But if you're, like Elizabeth Taylor would say, you never pay retail. Yes, she actually said that. Hi, I'm Gabby. Welcome back to another edition of the Fragrantician, where here on this channel we talk about perfumes. We talk about perfumes that maybe some don't talk about. And in this video, we're talking about scents that I've not really heard a lot of people talk about, if any. Maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was wrong about 25 years ago once, as I keep saying to my husband. I think that's maybe when I met him. Maybe that was a mistake. No, it was not a mistake. No, it wasn't. Happily married now. We've been for 24 years. 24 years. 10 years for good behaviour. But anyway, let's get on with the perfume video. The first fragrance I'm going to talk about, and I've only really seen a couple of people talk about this, has not been talked about a lot now. And this is Rihanna Rebel Fleur. This I wore, and as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it now. This I wore a lot during lockdown. It's what I call a happy scent. It's got this plum, this kind of like coconutty, tuberose, peachy feel to it, and it dries down to a vanilla and patchouli and musk kind of like scent, I think. But this is strong as the bees, as the dog's doodahs. This is really strong. And I think Ange 50 Cents UK, she spoke about this a while back. You can still get it. It's available, I think, in All Beauty here in the UK. I'm not sure about the US or Australia, but yeah, it's a humdinger of a scent. It lasts forever. And it projects. I remember meeting my dad once in lockdown a couple of years ago, and we were like 6 feet apart, like we were. And he said to me, "Oh," he said, "your perfume," he said, "is the first thing I could smell." And that was in the high heat. This I could wear in the high heat, even though it's kind of like this plum, tuberose, patchouli, vanilla feel. I absolutely adore it. Do you love Rihanna Rebel Fleur? If you do, give us a like. Because I do. Moving on to the next scent, I'm going to talk about two Paris Hilton scents. One I've spoken about and one I haven't. The first one The first one is one I've not spoken about, and this is Tease by Paris Hilton. Tease me, tease me. There was a song called that, wasn't there? I can't sing at all. As you know, I can't sing. Dance, but can't sing. This is, if you love Kim Kardashian. If you love Kim Kardashian, the original one that I spoke about in my previous video, you'll like this. It's in kind of that similar vein. It is a white floral, but it has a little bit of fruitiness to it, and it has frangipani in it as well, I think, which has this mouth-watering tropical feel. It's not as buttery tuberose as Kim Kardashian, and you can still get it here in the UK. This has moderate performance and moderate projection. This is an everyday scent. This is a more of a more wearable white floral with the fruits in there. I think it's got peach in there. Let me have a look here. I am looking actually on Fragrantica. Sometimes I do, just to see, sometimes if there is a feel. I'm just going to see. Yeah, you can get it on eBay. But this has red apple, peach and bergamot, tuberose, jasmine and frangipani. Now I get more of the tuberose with the frangipani. I don't really get jasmine in this. And it has a woody notes, amber and this sand accord. It does have this kind of spring summer vibe. So it's ideal for wearing for now, although I don't wear perfumes seasonally. I'm not that kind of person. But this is really good. This is, as Bougie Fragrance would say, who no longer makes content here on YouTube, but she does on Instagram and TikTok. I believe she does on TikTok. She would say it's good. It really is. It's good juice. Yeah, I love this. Teas by Paris Hilton. One is Fairy Dust. I'm going to look at the notes on here for you. If you want me to talk about some of the notes, I will. Again, this is a white floral, but I get this kind of like gardenia feel to it, this white floral in here. I'm going to spray a little bit. And orange blossom. It's old style, which is not bad. It's absolutely exquisite. This is in similar vein, I would say, to it's got a similar vein to the original Juicy Couture, but I think it's more elevated. I think it's more pristine and elegant. It is an elegant fairy. It's a little elegant fairy, one that does a little bit of mischief, but is still, is still a good girl or a good guy. Yeah, I've worn I put a little bit of a dent in this. This I remember wearing to a meeting once, to an AA meeting, and I got lots and lots of compliments from it. And the bottle is absolutely divine and stunning. Very Art Deco. Paris Hilton, you don't really hear much about her fragrance repertoire anymore. Like her or loathe her, I don't know. I'm not really in that camp. I don't really follow all of those kind of celebrities. I just love the juice. So that's Paris Hilton. Fairy Dust. Love a woody scent, herbaceous scent. And actually, I was talking this morning on an Instagram live with Tammy Loves Fragrances, and I was looking for a sage scent. Actually, I forgot I had this in my scent repertoire. It's not sage forward, it's very woody forward, I would say. But that is, and some people don't like this, and I know a few of my subscribers have said they can't get on with this, but I love it, and this is discontinued. This is Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. It is a real secret stash. It has sage in it, and it has almost this nuttiness, and I get kind of like a pistachio feel to it as well. But it's this like cedarwood and woodiness and a little bit of smelling it, there's quite a lot of frankincense in here. Yeah. This is a haunting scent. This is a witch's scent. This is a gothic scent, actually. And it was affordable. It maybe still is fairly affordable, but I don't think it is anymore. This is a 50 ml I have. Yeah, this is a 50 ml. And as you can see, look at that. Look at that dent. I've put quite a dent in it. It's because I absolutely adore it. When I feel I want to feel calm, this makes me feel calm. This takes me to a place where I feel serene. Now, some people may not agree with that, and that's absolutely fine. I've got an itch on my top lip. Some people may not like this, but this is, dare I say, and I don't like putting labels on things, niche quality, but it's a scent at the end of the day. Scents are scents, whether they're niche, designer, celebrity, indie, artisanal, whatever the scent is. A scent is a scent. It depends on the notes that are in there. Some people think, oh, more of a classic scent note has to be this, this, and this, and more of a juvenile scent note has to be this, this, and this. It's how you are. It's how you portray yourself. It's how you can be as elegant as anything. I mean, I'm making analogies here, but ultimately it's you. It's how you wear it and how you project yourself with the scent. That's the most important thing. And you could be 12 years old and rock this, and you could be 92 years old and rock this. Irrelevant of age, irrelevant of gender, irrelevancy is the key. So Stash, Sarah Jessica Parker, is a secret stash. Going on to this next one, I'm going to talk about, because I need to look at the notes on this, and I am going to keep you guessing what it is. Some of you will say, yep, I knew the Gabster was going to talk about this scent. It's a white floral scent, but you have to like green scents. If you don't, you won't like this. This is Still by Jennifer Lopez, which I've put a little bit of dent into this as well. Always go to the side as well, because you can gauge by the side. Actually, that's a good tip. When you're buying fragrances off eBay and they just have it like this, in certain bottles, always say, can you tip it to the side so I can see how much is in there? That gives a better definition of how much scent is in the bottle, I think. Don't you agree? But anyway, this has got this kind of like, right, Earl Grey tea, white pepper, mandarin, orange, apple, and rice. I don't get any apple. I get more of the pepperiness and this tea-like effect, but it's the heart I love. It's honeysuckle, orange blossom, freesia, lily of the valley, and jasmine. But it's the stems of the kind of like the tea, the green, the great Earl Grey tea. And this is an everyday scent, all occasion scent. If you're looking for an all occasion scent, if you're looking for a unisex scent, it could veer slightly masculine to some. Who knows? I don't necessarily go down that route, as you know. It dries down to this musk, sandalwood, iris, and amber. I feel it dries down to this clean musk with a little bit of warmth from the amber in there, but it's a compliment getter. I've had compliments from it. I think you can still get it. Let me have a look. You can get it on, again, in the UK on All Beauty, where I get a lot of my scents. And no, I don't have any affiliate links to it or anything. I don't have any affiliate links at all. And that's how I want to be. But this is a beauty, Still by Jennifer Lopez. Moving on to the very, very last scent. I am going to talk about this one. Yes. The queen of vintage. Not scents, but the queen of vintage, in my opinion. I know there are some people that say so-and-so is their icon. She's an icon. She's a legend. She was never just in the moment. She was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And that is Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds, which I finally now have, this pure perfume, which I got at a steal. Beautifully boxed. Came in the box as well. And I paid 25 quid. Yeah. For a pure perfume. And this, let's just, what's the word? Engulf in the reverie. I love that word, reverie, of the bottle. Round of applause. Yeah, it's encrusted with diamonds, although they're not diamonds. It is this yellow floral with sparkling aldehydes. As I heard somebody say this morning, it's aldehydes were the firstborn. Yes, they were. I'm going to steal that phrase from, I think her name was JD. Aldehydes were the firstborn. They paved the way. Yes, Chanel No. 5, but this does not smell like Chanel No. 5. This is of another era. This is of an era that should not be forgotten, that should always be remembered. Oh, even now I'm getting goosebumps. Elizabeth Taylor, when I was a kid, I just watched her from the very moment she was in National Velvet all the way up to when in one of her recent films before she died, These Old Broads, where she was so funny in that, with Joan Collins and Debbie Reynolds and Shirley MacLaine. And yeah, she would still be rocking white diamonds then, saying to Debbie Reynolds that she sees sex as she is fluent in it. Whereas Debbie Reynolds, she saw sex as a separate language where she wasn't as fluent in it. Need I say any more? White Diamonds, it is this woody, yellow floral, slightly sweet, but not really sweet at all. It won't appeal to everybody. It is getting dressed up, or it's just going down to the shops, going to your local Tesco or Sainsbury's or Morrison's and just feeling like you're Elizabeth Taylor, getting your, 3 kilograms of potatoes or whatever. Yeah, it's like that. I need to get to the eau de toilette now because I didn't think I would like this, but I don't know. The ylang ylang for me in this shines and it dances and it sings and it glistens. It's an all year round scent. It is, as we say in French, it is étonnant. It is absolutely stunning. It's brilliant, it's sparkling, it's absolutely, yeah. Let's just, that's the phrase of the day. Let's just engulf.
Wow.
In the reverie that is White Diamonds. So those were my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 celebrity fragrances of this second part that I don't think really people talk about much nowadays. What are yours? You really engaged in the last video and it was really good to see that. And do you know what would help a girl out a little bit more? Help this girl hustle legally this time. Woo! Is maybe if you'd like to buy me a cup of tea, because as some of you know, I've got a lot of new subscribers and I'm not a coffee person. I'm typically British. Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire brew. So if you'd like to just, spill the tea and buy me a cup of tea and write a little note, write a little quote of the day as you spill the tea and just, put a little bit in the pot for me for a cup of tea. That would really be great to see. I'm happy this is my shtick. This is my craft. This is what I love. And it makes my channel grow. And that's the most important thing, especially in this time of my life where I am appreciating the simple things in life, including my perfumes. So until next time, spray with gay abandon, and I'll see you all in the next video, which is upcoming soon. What shall it be? Well, as one of my subscribers, Doozy, would say, it is a doozy. Actually, it's one hell of a doozy. Keep watching, and until then, bye for now.